gone through a lot of trouble to hide these materials.
Now we'll go kick him in the face. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, CaptainShack here, and welcome back. Well, actually, it's the first episode, so welcome to the first episode of Throwback Thursday, the series that I'm going to be doing on and off that brings out the best PC games that I grew up playing. This one in particular, Freespace 2, came out in 1999, published by Interplay, the guys that were pretty much doing every game that I loved back in the 90s. We're talking Fallout, we're talking, holy crap, I can't think of any other ones. Baldur's Gate they were doing. Oops, I just whacked the crap out of that. Icewind Dale, they did a bunch of games. But anyways, this one in particular was developed by Volition. Now, those guys, they haven't made a lot of games. They did one back in the early 2000s that was, it got a run of games, but I only really liked the first one. Red Faction had a really cool concept. It had one of the first destructible environment games in a 3D space. But anywho, we're playing Freespace 2. This is actually the second mission. I'm still kind of getting the controls down. Sadly, I'm in the process of moving into the new house, and a lot of things are packed up, including my joystick and mouse. So I was like, our joystick and throttle. So sadly, the HOTAS system is packed up, but I got the keyboard and mouse here. We're gonna be doing the second mission. We gotta take out these sentry guns and I guess secure the cargo that's here. Now, the best thing about this was how they portray the story to you, right? They get these mission briefings that make sense at the beginning. They actually put you through a training scenario that makes sense. Like, what's the game that I'm thinking of that this is a lot alike? But anyways, let's get into it. Wow, that was fast. What kind of backup do I have?
Let's take out the fighters and freighters. Beta will scan the cargo. Watch those sentry guns.
All right.
Beta wing, target cargo units, and close in to scan. Optimal distance is
Beta's going in.
150 meters.
They should be coming up on my left-hand side.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
Stay focused on those locations.
Yeah. Going after the fighters. You guys get the cargo.
We got a problem here. We can't scan the cargo.
Take him down. Oh man, I suck at this. It's been so long. All right, H to target the next enemy target nearby. It looks like we might be clear.
Our sensors can't penetrate.
Oh, look how much fire they're taking. We're coming in.
To scan and engage the enemy.
What about a recovery op?
Negative, Beta. Command will not risk recovery in that asteroid belt.
So, oh, they got him. I'm sure there's more reinforcements coming in, but Beta took care of all the business. Now, it's the story in this that's really good. Same with the first one, but I really enjoyed the second. Now, there is a mod for the original homeworld that lets you, like, command the forces that you'll see in this. But what drives this game is the story. All right, here we go.
We're facing multiple bandits here. That cargo must be vital.
Yeah, roger that. So I got 5 Rockeye missiles firing off 2. It's probably a bit much. They are heat-seeking, and if you're not really, really close, you're probably gonna miss swapping targets. Oh, we already killed them all. So let's actually swap out to single fire. Dual fire the main cannons, and then single fire, what is it, shift, I think? Yeah, there we go. And we'll switch over to the dumbfire rockets. I've always preferred those anyways. They fire really quick, I'll show you guys.
Heads up. Enemy
And you
wing
can kind of
closing
spam
in.
happy them. All right, guys, let's do it. Engage! Eat rockets! Whoop! Oof.
We have
That wasn't so
secured
hard.
the depot, Command. All bandits have been...
A closer look.
I'll stop.
Proceed with caution,
Oh,
pilots.
it just popped up. Yeah, I see it. So let's go ahead and speed up slowly. Slowly, I want to go in with Alpha and Bravo. Oh man. I'm curious. Now, I tried to look to see if there was a mod to, well, one, to play it in 1920 by 1080, but to up the graphics, because they released the source code for the title a while back, and a lot of cool things came out of that, particularly a Battlestar Galactica mod, that I will try to link in the description below. Sadly, the guys who own Battlestar Galactica kind of went on a rampage for BSG mods a while back. I forgot who owns Battlestar, but they put a whole bunch of cease and desist orders out for a lot of the mods. So that one, I believe, was canceled, even though they had technically, I think, finished all the work they were gonna do on it. And it looks way better than this, right? Because they built it in the source code, but they built it with newer assets at a higher resolution. And I'm kind of curious if there is, what do you mean you've got to rearm? We're about to engage the whatever that is, base over there. Increasing engines to full power. And let's go ahead, bring speed up, let's hit that afterburner.
Command,
I have a
target
lock.
has turrets and a fighter bay. It must be a rebel installation.
We're scrambling bomber wings now.
Whoa!
Destroy that base, pilot.
Roger that. Beginning my attack run. Using those rockets. Oh! Just took a shot to the face. Probably a poor life choice.
I'm picking up incoming hostiles.
Ain't got time for this.
Destroy those fighters. We need to clear a path. We're
Evade, evade, evade! Tab is to use your afterburner, though I highly recommend that you go in and you change your controls. At the very least, if you're gonna be playing with the keyboard and mouse, change your roll. Shit, shit, shit. All right, let's put some more power into shields. My shields are holding. Oh!
Pilots, destroy that installation.
Look out.
You have your orders.
Well, we have our orders. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Oh man, I've got to look at what my, oh, we're blasting off pieces. Sorry, I'm gonna back off. Engage engines to full. Yeah, I know, they launched missiles at us. Let's go ahead and switch over to the lock-on rocket missiles and see what we've got here. We've got a target flying right up my ass. Where are you? 100 meters. Matches speed. There you are, there you are. They're supposed to be tracking. Now, he's just burning out of the way. This is why I don't like using these. Until you get the upgraded ones. Eat missiles! Rotten bird in hell! There he goes.
Now it's done, sir.
Time to take out the base. Switch to rockets. Hitting him with everything I've got.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
Shit, more fighters are coming in. Oh, we blew it up! Oh, there's pieces everywhere.
That's not an installation. Disable the engines of that warship. Do not let them escape.
What warship? There's a warship? Shit! Oh, I'm taking hits, taking hits. No, it's jumping to warp. Oh well. I'm sure that'll come and bite us in the ass in the story a little bit later. Now, what you do in the story, I don't believe directly affects what happens. I could be wrong though. I totally could be wrong. It's been a long time since I played this. Come here. But it's, all right, match speed with him. Take him down. You can kind of see what games like Star Citizen, right, are trying to build to. Having this epic story that you're gonna be able to play through.
Have been neutralized, Command.
And if you, are you guys really just bumping into each other? Oh. Goofballs. Destroy installation. We did that. All right, time to jump. Engaging my drive. That's how you end each mission. You actually jump back to base or wherever you're from. I think the first one had you based on a ship, and you'd actually like take off from the ship most
Command
of the
has
time.
issued no official explanation for Admiral Bosch's presence in the Deneb system. The hidden base and the shielded cargo units only compound the mystery of the Admiral's agenda. Under the circumstances, there was nothing you could have done to stop the escape of Bosch's command frigate, designated the NTF Iceni.
Yeah, you guys haven't even given me like proper torpedoes yet and proper weapons to take out larger ships, or at the very least disable larger ships, which is gonna be a thing. What was fun about Freespace 2 when you get farther into it is the scale of the battles. You'll have these big fleet battles going on with like laser beams straight out of Babylon 5, cutting ships in half around you, and it just gets epic, really epic, especially back in 1999. So, anyways, guys, this is just a quick preview of what this game has to offer. It's on Steam, it's fairly cheap, and I'm sure they're gonna do like $2 sales. All this does, though, is gets me excited for the single player for Squadron 42, for Star Citizen. If you don't know, that comes out later this year. Squadron 42 is the story-driven campaign for Star Citizen. So think of like having a campaign like this, where you're getting briefed, right? But you can actually walk around the ship instead of seeing a 2D image of it like this is. You'll be able to actually go to the training room or see the crew walking around and talk to them. That sounds really cool. Then add in the fact that you can get out of your ship, you can have gunfights, you can land on the planet's surface, even if it is just an animation before when the game first comes out. I'm excited. Now, originally, and I'm curious what you guys, if anybody knows about this, originally they had talked about having multiplayer in the campaign instead of it just being single player, where you could have a buddy of yours join in and be like your wingman. You could have enemies, actually players, come in and play some of the enemy like ace pilots to get extra, I don't know, a higher score or something, to just add a little bit more drama to the campaign. I wouldn't be surprised if they dropped that, because they haven't talked about it, in quite a long time. But still, just the single-player aspect of this is, it's so cool. You can see the ships flying around outside, the windows up there. Oh, the nostalgia is real. I highly recommend, one, you check this out. It's probably like $2 on Steam, or you can get it over on, was it G2G, I think it is. Fairly cheap. If you get it on Steam, I mean, you can download the source code for it, so I assume that has the whole campaign in it for free. I'm not actually sure about that one. But it's cheap on Steam. If you do get it, check out the Battlestar Galactica mod, and check out, if you play through the campaign, you really enjoy this universe, check out the original Homeworld mod. I hope it's out on the workshop, but you may have to download it over on ModDB. That is Freespace. It adds the ships in there, and they have their energy weapons and beams and stuff. It's really cool. All right, guys, this is a classic space shooter sim title that I highly recommend. If you guys have recommendations for next Throwback Thursday, let me know in the comments below. I've already got a couple ideas, like maybe drop in some Age of Empires 2, maybe a little multiplayer for that could be fun. What were we talking about yesterday? We had a bunch of games that we were just rambling off, and now I can't think of any of them. So many classic games out there. Original Command & Conquer, or Command & Conquer Red Alert. There is a free version of that over on ModDB that like has Command & Conquer and Red Alert and a few others that are built into a single engine. Even Dune is built, I think, into it. I want to get into that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this series and what games you want to see spotlighted on this series that I can get all crazy nostalgia for, because this one, in 1999, let's see, in 1999, the big movies out, or The Matrix had just come out, Fight Club and The Sixth Sense, right? Just to give you an idea, Episode 1 had just dropped, and this is the game, because most of the Star Wars games back then sucked, except for like Pod Racer and Rogue Squadron, you know, games like that were awesome on 64, but for PC, really, there wasn't a whole lot going on when it came to dogfighting. This was that game for me, because of the narrative. So good, so good. All right, guys, enjoy this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more gaming goodness, and as always, thank you guys for watching, being part of the community, and I'll see you next time.